Hytale Update 5 just dropped and we finally got server discovery, which means we can actually see what the best servers are in Hytale right now. So I went ahead and tried a bunch of them, and honestly, most of them are pretty mid. They just feel like plain vanilla servers with nothing really going on, and I'm pretty picky about this because realistically, you're gonna be spending a lot of time on whatever server you choose, and I don't want to commit to something and grind for hours and have it die off a week later. But then, I found this one server. I was actually only planning to check it out, and before I even knew it, I'd already spent hours playing on it, so I want to share it to you guys, what this server is all about and my actual experience on it. So this is Histatu, and right now, it's the most voted server in Hytale. And after playing on it for a couple of hours, I completely understood why. If you're looking for a server to play on or to commit on, this is the one. So first, let me give you a quick overview of what this server is actually about. So Histatu has actually two main game modes. There's a skyblock mode, which I haven't really tried yet, and that's mainly because of the second mode, survival, where everyone is going. This isn't just a normal survival server, it's basically an SMP mixed with RPG systems that turn the whole experience into something that feels a lot more like MMORPG. The server uses mods like Endless Leveling and Endgame and QOL mod that are honestly some of the best mods in Hytale right now. At its core, it plays like a survival MMORPG. You pick a race and class and build up your character over time. You can also build your own base, your farm, your storage, and take a part in a full in-game economy, which is actually one of my favorite parts. You can buy and sell items, trade with other players, and even use an auction house. I'll get more into that later. But the biggest highlight for me has to be the dungeons and boss raids. You can team up with the other players, fight mobs, gain XP, and earn loot. And it genuinely felt like you're playing an MMO inside Hytale. There are a ton of dungeons to explore, which I'll break down more later, but overall the progression just feels really balanced and rewarding. And seriously, you have to try at least one boss raid on this server in your whole Hytale career. If ever you hear people saying, Hytale is dead or no one plays it anymore, just show them a clip of a boss raid here. Oh, and the server has a gacha system. Hell yeah! I know some of you are gonna love that. And honestly, it's actually pretty generous. But I'll talk about that more later. So now let's talk about getting started on the server. So upon getting started, you can open up the server's menu, and from there you will encounter a very easy to learn selections. The server also provides guides. Now, the cool part is, you get to choose from a wide variety of race and class selection, just like an actual MMORPG game. I chose Darkin because I love to turn my character into a melee class that can sustain hits after hits. But there's also gonna be race like Ascended that gives mana and magic power, so you can turn your character into, I don't know, fucking Albus Dumbledore. Harry Potter breeds 50 points for Gryffindor. It's the same thing with classes. You pick a specialty, and for my character, I chose Slayer and Duelist because I want to be melee focused. And it also has evolution paths. The best part is, swapping the race and classes is unlimited. If you don't like your build, you can reset anytime. You can also do slash kits in order to get the basic tools you need. So what I actually did is vote on the server immediately, sold my soul to the devil if you may, and trust in the gacha. Like I said before, the server is pretty generous and I actually got so much Prisma already at the beginning. After you get your tools, you can just randomly TP anywhere, just like in Minecraft servers. And take note though, there are no claims in this server, so you'd have to hide your stuff pretty strategically. Although people here are pretty kind and they don't really raid or griff, actually the server is highly against that. They are open to raiding, but if you went too far, like destroying the whole player's base or putting up some NSFW things like a penis, you can get reported. But yeah, that's essentially it. Once you set up your base, you can now grind up your levels. Like I've actually stated before, there are a lot of dungeons you can do, and you can party up with some people in order to help you grind. And that's kinda the best part, cause the thing is, normally some server will be grindy as hell and it would even have pay to win elements. But on Histatu, everything can be purchased using the in-game currency, including the ranks. And a lot of people offers you help. Like me, I actually got boosted by Zeeks, a player on the server. Shout out to you, my friend, you're fucking awesome. So you can do the 3 dungeons provided by the endgame and QOL mod. These ones are pretty easy except the first fucking one, the Frost Dragon, that can fucking one-shot you no matter how high your fucking level is. But other than that, this is where you can grind your levels while you are still starting up. Next up, you can do the Dungeon of Fears, which are harder and longer dungeons, but you know how RPG works, the harder the dungeons, the better the loot. Now, what do you actually gain by grinding? First up, you can get levels. So there is this thing called prestiging in the server. So at the beginning, your max level will be level 50 and then you can prestige to reset back to level 1. But your level cap increases to level 60 and you can get augments. Now augments are the one that actually makes you hella strong. It's literally just ripped out of League of Legends. Some augments give you lifesteal, more damage, or an ability, and these augments are permanent. So that's the thing you can actually get out of prestiging. So the higher your prestige is, the higher your level cap is, and the better augments and the more augments you can get. Next, you can get a lot of loot and money. So loot are the things that you might actually need to craft better gears, or you can just sell to get more money. Why get money? I use it for the shop, of course, to get better gears or better rank, or even bedrocks to protect your base. It goes on an amazing, addicting cycle. It sounds simple enough, but it's really damn addicting. Another thing is there's this thing called ranks. Now at the beginning, you won't have any rank, then you can rank up to hero, to legend, and so on. Ranks can be bought using money in-game, or you can donate into the server using real-life money. The server has to earn things somehow, you know? But it's really not much of a pay to win cause like I said, you can just grind it up. Prestiging actually ranks you up. Another main factor are the boss raids. Boss raids can level you up from level 1 up to level 90 in an instant. But it's gonna take like 20 plus players to finish, but trust me, it's always active. Boss raids occur every 4 hours in the server, and other than the XP, you can also get keys out of it, which lead us to our next topic. So there are a lot of ways in order to get keys, but first, where do you actually use the keys? There are a lot of crates all over the spawn that has tiers into it. Each crate can give you tools, weapons, cosmetic, enchantments, and everything you need in order to get stronger. And before you worry, no, it's not pay to win or something. Anyone can get a key of the highest tier anytime. You can get keys from simply voting. Each vote guarantees you a vote key. But in some cases, cause like I said, the server is pretty generous, when you vote instead of getting a vote key, you actually have a chance to get 3 divine keys or legend keys or raid keys, which are high tier keys. Other than that, opening crates can give you more keys. Claiming your daily kits using /kits also provide you with the keys corresponding on the tier. That is why many people grind to get the highest ranks cause it provides them with the daily high tier keys. The crates are so generous, and opening a few crates already gave me some of the strongest weapons in game, and also the strongest armor set, which is the Prisma. And if I have an extra, I just sell it to get more money. So before you whine that gacha sucks, gambling, pay to win, yada yada, no, it's really not. It's just grinding, and gambling is fucking good. Pussy. Now this is probably another best aspect of the server, the community. I already played for a couple of days, but literally every single player I encountered are goddamn great. Sometimes I will have some questions regarding the server and people always answer you and help you out. If they don't, well, the admins are online literally 24/7, and they have a Discord server where they are active as well. There are a lot of times that I encountered a bug and I literally just talked to one of the admins and they helped me out. The owner of the server, Histatu himself, I can guarantee you that if you log into the server right now, you'll randomly see him just literally floating around somewhere, fixing stuff, welcoming new player, and just talking to some of the players that has questions. Another example of how kind the admins are, there's this one time I accidentally sold my goddamn divine sword that you can get with only 0.2% chance on the divine crate. I cried about it on the chat, and Brinks, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. One of the admins gave me a new one cause I'm a stupid fucking dumbass. And Brinks insisted that I don't do anything in return. I paid it forward though. I gave some of my weapons and rare stuff to other beginner players. Look guys, I'm a kind person. Whoa, subscribe to my channel. But yeah, customer service on this server is a 10 out of 10. And I even joined a community led by Yastora, another player. Shout out to you my guy. We got this base that's full of wonderful builds and there's no claims here. Again, there's no claims, okay? So people could have just griefed the stuff, but no. Our fellow community members cooperate with one another, and one of the players even helped me with the fucking frost dragon. So yeah, in short, people here are pure-hearted kind beings. Except for me, of course. Okay, now let's talk about some of the cons. The only thing that I really hate is the ping. So currently there's no Asia or C server, so my ping is really goddamn high, so most of the time I experience a lot of lags. Other than that, we all know that Hytale is not polished at its finest yet, so my FPS drops at times, especially at boss raids. Other than that, sometimes when doing dungeons, bosses wouldn't spawn and stuff, but yeah, that is mainly the cons on the server. It's mostly just performance issues and bugs, but the admins work on the server 24/7 like I mentioned before, so they fix these stuffs pretty often. Other than that, I can't really complain about anything. So, if you're looking for a high quality server and experienced MMORPG on Hytale, I really recommend Histatu. It's gonna be worth your time and I guarantee you're gonna have fun. From my experience, it's hella fun, and in fact up to this day, I'm still regularly logging in and hopping on boss raids, building my base on the community and stuff. I will leave the server address on the description below just in case you can't find it, and also the Discord server of Histatu. So yeah, I hope to see you guys there, and thank you so much for watching. If you want more Hytale videos, hit that subscribe button. I have a lot of plans for this game in the future, so stay tuned.